We are a cursed tribe, and we will fall.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
I knew you would I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did. The fighting. It stopped?
Aloy, you've come back. The Seeker has returned. Come, so you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her. She is a curse made flesh. She will be the end.
Excuse me.
Aloy!
Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun.
It's a
Green
mess.
is the color of grass.
Broken.
Flowers can be
Canada.
any color. Take a
How
look.
do they live here?
These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep. And remember, all of you,
What will happen to us?
you will be brave and you will learn.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
Hold for
Nothing to open
identiscan.
for them.
Genetic identity
Of
confirmed.
course they hated it.
Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day, your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn, so much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Priority access offline. Please get
Apollo
message
offline.
with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh! The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Elufia 9. Group 1 access unsealed.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try, anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora! Make way for
Make
Aloy!
way, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
The killers will be forgotten by the goddess. None of their deeds will live on in her memory.
She's here on behalf of the goddess.
The goddess anointed her within the holy mountain.
I'll tuck that away. handy. Never know when I might need these.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. For later. Red light means trouble. Stocking up. Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Nice.
Can you hear me now? Apparently, I had the wrong mic unmuted. How's it going, Ben?
Guy's sacrifice. Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Oh man, I thought I missed. Oh. So I'm gonna say after all of that, I just fall to my death. No game sound. I turned the Elgato sound up a bit. Maybe that'll help. If not, I'm gonna have to restart it all.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
No. Good.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
What are you doing today, Ben?
Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Find your footing.
Oh, come on, drop. There we go.
Guess that's my way across.
Oh, man.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Nice.
Well,
Don't answer. Oh, glad that's over.
Uh-oh. That could have been really bad. Ha ha! Whew.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
There it goes.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself.
Oh.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Where do I go? No, this is back where I was. Aha.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Damn.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt. You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth.
Alright. Oh, here we go. This stick is so strong.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard flying. May I seek outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobeck. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs...
No, no. Dude, this thing freezes people like nothing else.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Maybe we can find out where she lives and, you know, find some kind of family picture.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored.
Oh.
You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
What happened here?
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
Ted, no.
This isn't easy. See, I've, please, stop trying to access the said system, okay? See what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Fighting atmosphere.
Damn, man.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
He's a glass half empty type of guy.
The Master Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Can we attach it to an arrow and just like pop it right on his head? Oh, it must be cold up here.
Try not to fall to your
I fell to my death. I thought I could make it. Turns out, no. No, you can't make it. Well, hi, Pixel. Alright. Take two. There we go.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Hey, I mean, I think there's supposed to be something here if I remember reading about it correctly. Okay. So they say if you go this way. Maybe? Alright, it's a little bit further ahead. Okay.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Where am I going? I don't think I was supposed to go this way. But I'm not entirely sure how else I was supposed to get here. But it worked out.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability.
He's evil, run!
The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse. The robots they've resurrected. They're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave-horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Alright, I think Puppy needs some food. I'll be RB. Alright. Puppy now has her food and water. Let's continue to learn.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? Certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
I really like Silence's character.
They're coming. Preparations are complete.
Oh.
have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. The Spire.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you...
Didn't make it. Oh well.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold,
I have
as
to tell
I
Avad that the
promised
Eclipse
you.
are ready to strike.
What?
After what happened with
Manner
Derval,
of
Great
I know
machine
he'll
is
defend the
this.
city.
I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the Glinthawk that perched upon the alight?
Interrupted it too. It's fine. Taught him all the lore, and he was able to recite something.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing?
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis.
Alright. They want to go to Meridian. I want to go somewhere over here. This one, right? What am I missing? Gonna get some armor. What was that? You dolphined over it? Alright.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism?
There sure is.
Just one more. There we go. The last one. That's them. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position.
Alright,
There must be some kind of code.
so that's a 90-degree turn. I guess we go clockwise? $270, 360 is a full circle, 450 I believe is like this, and then this one's like this. Is that right? Nope. Let's try flipping them all. I mean, no matter how I look at it, 360 still all the way back on top, right? Alright, so that's a 90. So that's 90. It's 180. That's 270. And that's 360. Do I actually need to turn it? $360. And then 450 should be to the right. And then 540, 630. So that should be to the left. Alright, I missed something somewhere.
Let's have a look at that armor inside. Alright, now let's see what we can do with this material.
Can I get around? There we go. Where is it at? Oh, it's in a box. Okay.
Can't carry more.
Good Meridian. Puppy's sleeping. Or the Lodge Caster.
Grown too soft. Too much Asaram influenced the palace. What's he thinking letting Durvar live? Bandits try to get past me, they'll have a fight.
Kinda sad the armor is just not like full on armor.
Always stay bright. Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
That's funny.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Ooh. Sentinel in space, but I think we saw something earlier that said that that thing was destroyed.
Another siege. Please, not again.
Let's have a chat. No, they say the cards are in shadow discussion.
Actually, who's the flower seller? I think I have the tier 1.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss. Ah, you're back.
Trade.
Ah.
Oh, you need 10. Okay, never mind. Not even close.
Till we meet. A moment of your time, Outlander?
Do I need to do the preparations? Ah, we'll do it anyway. Oh, like, spear's all totally upgraded. Wow.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chance?
Hello.
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work keeping the city safe.
Halloween. Give everyone a chance if they want to read it, pause it. They brought it down to the wire, it seems. What is this?
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Oh man.
Range is good. Try the next. See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
Maybe. Can't wait to get my hands on one of those. Alright, now we go check on the spire, which is over this way.
Try to kill the Sun King. Unbelievable.
Could kill the Sun King. Nope, another one. Wait. A 10/31/65. I thought I said it was Oh, maybe I'm missing something.
At least she did it to honor the men of her house.
Oh, come on. Rock. I haven't been to this spire before. I guess there were stairs there, but I missed. Who needs to walk when you can climb? Oh, I can see some fighting happening here.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
I mean...
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
That's right.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Oh, girl.
And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Awkward.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, How tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Alright. And then I suppose we go to town and sleep.
Colin's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
I'm sure there are things unfinished, but I think we just sleep. This is the first time we've slept in a long time. I guess maybe we sleep every time we save.
How did you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Oh, stop to sneeze.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not with smoke.
And what is it?
Machines.
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns!
I should have told them how to fight it.
Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Ooh.
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns.
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Mm-mm. He's mine. Oh, what a badass.
You have fixed
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Accept your
Oh.
shadows.
Oh wow. Oh, they got like the bolt caster things, huh? Probably could be useful for this part of the game. I think I'm gonna switch to slingshot, since I probably don't need a rope caster for a little bit.
You have fixed enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Only endless night awaits. Meridian must run red to be cleansed. Why do you fight?
Alright. Can I freeze him? And then... oh, you know what, that one.
Blocked again. Damn him. He's quick. Blocked again.
Alright, charge up a couple more of these.
He's quick. If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go. Bridge can't take much more of this. Blocked again.
Alright, there's all that ammo.
It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
chosen. You came from nothing.
Or what?
You will die on nothing. A savage cannot understand destiny. Your fate was set.
Ha.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Too bad. Oh, I've done the brain one every time, and it's logical, but I kind of harassed. Oh well.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow will save me. I cannot.
No, it's good. I mean, we're not putting weaves on our armor anyway, so whatever. Oh man, so strong. It's only one Deathbringer. How have you guys not killed this?
Where do you need me? Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Almost. Focusing my shots on that. Alright. Reach level 40.
Now, they're coming from the south.
They know I'm here.
Alright, we're gonna take care of these ones first.
It's taking a shot at me.
Ooh. Yeah, I want to deal with this first though before. Or maybe not.
Right on target.
Alright, he's dead. Bird's dead.
Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Dude, there's so many of those little bombs. Alright, where are we going now? Are we not done defending the ridge? Excuse me.
Raise arms again. West.
Oh, battery's low. No! Ooh, they missed.
Gotta get to another platform.
I mean, we're alright for right now. Dude, these cannons actually work pretty good. Oh, he didn't die. There we go, on the bridge. Corruptors. Oh, get away from me, please. Oh man, another Deathbringer out there? It's way out there. A Stormbird? Oh, how did I miss? Oh. Alright. Pick up the cannon! Ow. Alright, let's see if I can get to this one. Where's the Stormbird? Right there. There it goes. Gotta get this Deathbringer down. There we go, there's good hits. Ooh, that's fine. They got bad aim. Excuse me. Ah, fine. Oh my gosh. There's still so many. Crushed by rocks. Oh, is that Hades? No, you have an opportunity, girl. Stab it. Stab it.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Alright, we gotta go. Oh, that's not fair. Get, like, super hurt. Glad I stopped to loot. My gosh.
The sun's trying to burn.
You're not walking away from this. This ends now.
There we go. Ice is so strong. That guy should get out of the fire. They're like, here, we're sorry for making you waste your herbs. Have a few more.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
We best hurry. Don't go, kid. That's a terraforming, eating away everything. Oh no, it's the okay. Man, converting biomass into missiles.
Hades has started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses.
Can I craft more of these yet? Rats. Alright, whatever.
There's Vanguard. I have to get up there.
Come on. There we go. How convenient.
Gotta keep going.
Oh, alright. I feel like I could have just jumped on that.
Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
I have to say, I have noticed a huge help with this armor.
Aloy!
They're alive.
It's Aloy!
Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
I guess, if you're telling me to. Maybe I'll get some... There you go, health potions. Oh. Alright, sorry guys. I didn't realize it was all, like, crushed. I mean, it doesn't look so bad. No? Okay.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Accounted for, but not good enough. Well, that's all you're bringing?
Is that a Deathbringer?
Come on, overheat. There we go. We're getting there. Ow. What is that? Oh no.
The hunt's not done yet. More machines! All of you, focus on the new machines!
Prioritize Entity.
Incoming on you, Aloy.
Got it!
Time I've got left. I can do this.
We've taken out the corrupted. Now only the metal beast remains!
What happens if I...
Another flight of machines! Are you ready?
Alright.
Take them out first!
Time enough to beat the machines back.
They are slain! Our arrows were true!
My way's clear.
It's down!
Alright.
Time to do what you came for, Aloy.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Goodbye, Hades.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Yeah.
Okay, Kara. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query, you were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query, what did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query, what did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I wonder if there's something at the end. I mean, maybe they're rebuilding Gaia? Well, that was awesome. Did the shield weave armor really made the end easy. Like, I could hear it popping off, and I knew I was getting hit a lot, and I wasn't taking any damage. It was like a full health bar that recharged on its own, pretty much. That really helped. Otherwise, I can imagine that last bit being a pain, but I just kind of stood there and faced it, dodged some of the stuff, but none of it did enough damage to break that shield armor. It's a pain in the ass to get the armor though, so I mean, at least it's worth it. I wonder if I could take a kick from a Thunderjaw with that. I'm surprised we didn't see more Thunderjaws or Behemoths or whatever the other two big ones were at the end. Like, we got the one Stormbird that came in to attack, but could have been pretty cool if that, like, area is where we had the cannons. Just, like, have chargers or the Behemoths charging in. You gotta kill them before they get to you. I'm really hoping this leads up to something, otherwise we're just going through the credits. What? Oh. There's still a bunch of collectibles to do at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna go back for that. I think I finished most of the important story related things. After this is over, probably starting tomorrow, start playing some Neo, the Dark Souls-esque samurai ninja game. I've heard good things. It looked interesting. It's gonna be mainly a blind playthrough. I watched Elijah do like a speed run, and I watched like maybe the first 30 minutes of it. Didn't understand a damn thing, but it looked cool. So we're gonna give that a try. Oh, we got dogs barking. Pixel's barking. Pixel. It's okay, baby. That's a good girl. Yeah, so look forward to that. Coming soon. Let's see. I guess I can Google. Whoop. Misspell after. So I guess there is something after credits. Someone says these are like 30-minute long credits. I hope that's not true. Like, it's a fun way to do the credits here at the end, but oh, it does take a while. I guess we're on the QA team though, like should be getting close to the end, I hope. Game was great for my thoughts on it. Played on very hard just to have the challenge aspect. My aim was utter garbage throughout most of it, but definitely in the beginning. I don't play on PlayStation very much. I don't think I've really played my PlayStation since maybe, Bloodborne? And then maybe something in between here and there. But mainly a PC shooter, so I'm not used to the joystick aim. Definitely got a lot better at it, but it still wasn't perfect. I did feel that the game it was artificially difficult with the Thunderjaws, you know, they one-shot you if you get hit and you mess up. Aside from that, if you didn't mess up, I mean, you know, they didn't touch you, it was easy. I wish things got smarter, not stronger, in a lot of senses. Like, Stalkers always just ran around and didn't really do anything. When you were fighting one Stalker, the other two should have been, like, behind you and, like, attacking from behind. And maybe use more audio cues to, you know, oh, I can hear them behind me, so I better be ready to dodge. You know, always gotta, you know, look around your surroundings and stuff. And then, like, I felt like the traps they were nice, like the Tripcaster and stuff, but you used them in the moment, and it was rare that you ever had to, like, prepare an area and then lure something there. Like playing The Witcher and stuff, I remember on the harder difficulties always having to, like, prepare the proper potions, oils, and having it ready before you go into your fight, and you can't just do it once you're there. I mean, but this is kind of an action-y game, and that's fine. So, aside from that, that's my only complaint with the game. The game was beautiful. It was very satisfying. Excuse me. Especially the first time you fight some of the new machines. Just the first Thunderjaw I saw, I just remember being in awe, going, "Oh shit, how am I going to deal with that?" And yeah. Says the skip. Will it be all like, oh, here we go. Don't touch it. Ooh, yeah, don't touch it.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh, is that like the core for the... Oh my god. Hades coming back. Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I mean, you don't really put him in that thing, right? Wow. You can pull that little eye out, let him talk, don't let him control something. Come on, Silence. No, Silence will do anything for knowledge. Like I said, I like his character a lot. It's actually giving me ideas for role-playing in, like, Dungeons & Dragons stuff for a character that's just obsessed with knowledge. To, you know, I don't care what happens to anyone else if I'm getting the knowledge that I'm getting. What's a couple civilizations? There's already been so many dead civilizations, but I learned something. So it was pretty straightforward, interesting character. Like, shitty person, but not pure evil. Well, not pure evil. He just didn't care. Alright, let's see what happens. I don't think I've ever been poisoned by corruption. I've been hit by it, but it was never a threat. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. Just because you completed Alloy's main story doesn't mean you finished the game. You are free to continue exploring. The state of the world has been restored just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle of Meridian. You keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Alright. Ended the machine war. The looming shadow. Oh, I can like just redo the main quest again. Yeah, there are a couple things left to do that could be interesting. I assume I didn't get the achievement for gathering all your allies, so I assume this Trader's Bounty thing is probably where another ally comes from. Eight levels away from maxing out. 9 levels away from max level. Well, 8 levels away from max level. Yeah, get all your skills by level 50. But that'll be all for Horizon Zero Dawn. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good day.